Trump almost gets got at the Correspondents Dinner. Hatrick gets double dipped by 27 and the firemen in under 20 minutes. And we're still wondering why baseball players look like they lost a bet to a unicorn. All that and so much more bullshit in this episode of The Goin Deep Show for Thursday, May 7th, 2026.
Stay just like that. Door ain't even cold yet. He just pulled out, left me soaked in the bed. 27 hit it hard, left his mess on my thighs. Now I'm laying here waiting for the real prize. Phone lights up, I'm pulling in. Heart start racing, I spread it again. He said don't clean up, I want it like this. So I kept it warm, gave him a nasty kiss. He watches the video while he's on the way. Tells me I'm such a good little slut when I play. I'm still dripping when this truck hits the drive. 20 minutes, that's all the time I got to survive. 20 minutes, that's all it takes. Fireman diving straight into the wake. Sloppy, sticky, dripping down my legs. He's licking up what the young boy left. 20 minutes, clock, ticking loud. He's going deeper in another man's crowd. I'm his calm dumpster, he loves me like this. 20 minutes and I'm dripping in bliss. He walks in, eyes go black. Sees me laid out, she's still wet from the act. No words needed, he's already hard. Drops to his knees and eats the evidence like art. Then he slides in raw, no rubber in sight. Mixing both loads, making it right. Second round coming, he's still rock hard. It's the shit that got me feral from the start. He came twice, still fucking me slow. Whispers, you're such a dirty girl, you know. I love when you taste what I just took. This 20-minute window got me hooked. 20 minutes, that's all I need to get fucked by both like fucking fiend. Young dick leaves, big dick arrives. I keep it nasty, that's how we survive. 20 minutes, don't wipe it away. Leave it sloppy, that's how he wants to play. I'm the luckiest cum dumpster alive. 20 minutes, and I'm satisfied. 20 minutes, stay right there. Don't clean nothing. Do it again.
Okay, hi guys, it's me. What's up, Hatrick?
How are you?
I'm good. I just want to eat a donut. El Prez.
Good morning.
I'm so anxious to talk to you guys today. And I know what we want to talk about, and I want to get to that. But first, I really want to make it so that people want to tune in for the rest of this episode.
Yeah,
so we're going to mix it up, because we've been we've been holding off Hatrick to the end
Let's
of the
start
show.
with sexapades of Hatrick.
No, so listen to me. I got to play something for you before you
Did you make a song?
Yes. Ready? Wait, first of all, I'm going to do this before I wreck it. Okay, because I got to make sure it goes into the thing fucking correctly, because I don't know if it's going to work, because it's not going to work. God damn it. I'm going to have to Bluetooth. I'm going to Bluetooth. Okay, so let's
All right.
do you want to talk about fucking how I almost woke up and it was Christmas this morning?
Oh, well, it's all staged in hoax.
That's what I thought. All right, everybody.
You know it's bad when MAGA is even suspicious of it. Like, come on,
They've
man.
been bringing back.
Tell everybody what we're
around-
talking about, first of all, so that when it's 30 years from now, we know what the fuck we're talking about.
I did see that one brewery ended up making a post about it. Like, man, it was almost free beer day.
What is it? What is it? What is it? We haven't said what it is.
So last night was
This
the
will
big-
come out maybe 3 weeks from now. We don't know.
Yeah, it's the big correspondent dinner roast thing of all the press. And supposedly it was leading up was Trump's going to get up there and just retribution rake everybody over the coals and then just drop the mic and leave. That's what the rumor was. But instead, somebody else had other plans.
Somebody want to go to night. Somebody want to go to sleepy time.
Yeah, somebody wanted to bring in a bunch of pew-pews.
What
And
again, my immediate thought was, shit, it didn't happen, God damn it.
First
and
of
then it was
all,
fake.
Exactly. Like, if somebody was going to do it, they're going to fucking get it done, right? Like, let's be honest. Like, it's just getting our hopes up every single time. And I've seen a few different things. The one was, this is very odd that it's the first one he's ever attended in his either presidency, and now something happens, right? And then did you see the Caroline Leavitt like an hour beforehand talking about how shots are going to be fired?
What? I did not see any of that.
Oh my God. They're like, they can't even do a good job at fucking staging it anymore.
The guy didn't have Catcher in the Rye in his back pocket, did he?
So fucking
Here,
stupid.
another thought I had, which I wish I had the sound clip of, I was going to try to find it this morning, was of, I was going to pretend like I had exclusive audio of the security guards at the door, and it was just Willy Wonka going, stop, no, don't.
Have you seen like, this reminds me of, especially going into the AI songs, have you seen the Lego diss tracks that Iran has been?
Yes, they're
oh my
amazing.
God. The one is a bop, like talking about your country's ran by pedophiles. Like, I love that song. That's great. It's fucking fantastic.
It's
Like,
pretty fucking
They're
sweet.
having a field day with the person in chief, the Cheeto, the taco.
Okay, so I think I have it set up now. Let's do it.
that is like slander to tacos, calling him that.
I know. Everybody loves tacos, and
Both
nobody
kinds of
likes this fucking
tacos.
asshole. Oh, let's see here. I need to play just
So
a
those
little
ginger
test clip.
tacos, really.
Okay, this should be a car screeching. This is just a test that I'll take out later. Nope, it's still coming out of there. I need to switcheroozy the audio sound. Where it doesn't say Roadcaster. God damn. Okay, the Roadcaster. Yeah, it should be going out of there. The fuck. All right. Let's keep talking about Cheeto in charge.
So, did you watch the draft?
No. I don't know. Watch the draft. I don't.
Man,
fucking
am
pay
I the
attention
only
to that.
one in here that likes football?
I like football. Like, the only player that I like know from the draft is that like one dude with a beautiful freaking ginger mullet that's just flow that you see and everything.
What's his name?
I don't know, like Jennings or Gettings something. You don't even know about that?
No,
Dude, don't
there's a
even.
Jennings, but I don't pay attention
No, that's his
to
first
men that
name
way.
though. It's a weird or Gunner or I don't know. It's a very Midwest name.
Well, this did pretty good at the beginning until like.
We don't
the
talk about
fourth
fucking
time.
football on this fucking show. Are you out of your goddamn
Yeah.
mind?
I know.
Jennings
barely
with
talk
a
about other
G-
sports.
Jennings with a G
The fucking
dunker.
football out here.
Google this. Jennings with a G.
Something for
Dunker.
the ladies on the show. A male hottie of the week.
What, dude?
I know,
First
we're
of
not
all,
saying
what
that.
fucking show are we on
not
right
saying
now?
that.
There will never be a male hottie of the week. Are you
And
out of your
this guy is
fucking
not
mind?
it. This guy is not it. But
I'm
his
running on,
flow
like,
is
3 hours of
unmatched.
sleep
What?
here.
Over 2 today, man. What's the guy's name again?
All right, I'm
Je-
just going home.
Shush. Jennings with a G dunker.
Oh, that's a cool name. I always notice athletes have really cool fucking names.
at this
Oh,
dude.
look at this guy.
Look at this dude.
Redhead, just fucking ginger
O lineman,
flow.
as he only would be.
He's got the mullet rocking.
That's the only guy that I know from the draft is him because of that just glorious red mullet.
Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, and for the time being, just because, just play this through the phone and the microphone because you gotta hear it. It's fucking awesome. I played it for Rachel before I fucking left, and she was just like, "I think this is fucking great." It's a short little intro. You're gonna like every part of it. Okay, just a second here. Of course, now I need to bring it up on my fucking phone. Oh, there it is. It's the top one. It's the last one I made, and I was just like, "Yeah, that's the one. That's the one."
One shot. You didn't have to redo it or anything.
Well, this one I didn't. The only I spelled something wrong at first, and it fucked it up.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's listen to this.
It's time for Slutty Story Hour with Hatrick. Go put those shithead kids of yours to sleep. Bust out the lube and vibrator. It's about to get nasty. Hatrick, let's hear it. Give us the lowdown on taking a load. Hurry up, let's get to it. Help us beat one out.
What do you think of that?
That's amazing.
I love the last part.
Help us beat one out.
Help us beat one out. I thought that, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love
So
it.
let's get into that. We can get back to fucking somebody attempting to make my day. I did a song too, and it's about what I mean. Do you want to hear another little sample? It's another little quickie. It's not like it's super long.
She likes quickies.
Ooh, quickies. Listen to this one. This one's got a little more like an Amy Mand Amy Mann till Tuesday kind of a feel about it, you know. This one's a little shorter. It's got kind of a cheesy 80s George Michael synth at the beginning. It's in the call.
It's sexy time with our dirty little cum dumpster hat trick. Let's hear it, lady. What dirty shit you into this week?
First one's better.
I like, yeah, the first.
First one's better. Like, help us beat one out.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I like it, yeah.
Okay, so I need to know the hours between the bang sessions, and did he get any cum in his mouth?
That's what I was wondering.
There was
Who's the first and who's the
20
second?
minutes between.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
It was perfect. So, how far back do you want me to go? Do you want me to tell
I
you
need at
about,
least a half hour to recover. You doing it in 20 minutes?
Yeah, so, yeah, well, because the lead into this was, okay, so I'm, back on Tinder, matched with this 27-year-old. And I had it all lined up, like, last weekend to meet this guy, like, more than likely fuck him and everything. Well, the fireman was in Vegas. And I had said something to him. He's like, yep, do it. He's like, get me videos, like, all this stuff, right? Because he wasn't going to be back. We had planned Sunday night. He wasn't going to be back till, like, late Monday night. Fast forward to like the night before, and the fireman's texting me telling me like, I don't want you to fuck him anymore. I just want you to suck his dick. And I'm like, excuse me. Like, I've had all this lead up all week to this, and now I want this guy. I'm like, now you're trying to tell me I fucking can't?
Did you just say, you just tell him, you can't disappoint the kid and friggin' El Prez on the show now?
Like, and so I was like, what the fuck? And he's made comments about it, like with dirty talk and like, me hooking up with other guys. He's like, yeah, but if I tell you to stop, will you? And like, and I've said yes, but because like I think there's like that control piece a little bit. And
Definitely.
So we talked like it was like the next morning. I was like, dude, like, I didn't want to lie to him, but I'm like, there's no, I'm gonna fuck this guy. Like, and it was fine. So whatever. So I ended up hooking up with this guy, and his dick was huge, and
competition.
I did get a video because the fireman's like, well, take videos, right?
So-
and we had talked about it. Me and 27 had he'd made a comment. He started it and made a comment about a video, and I'm like, oh, you're on? Cool. This works out perfectly. Little does he know, right? So I end up getting a video. I end up getting a video of me sucking his dick. And like I did it like on Snapchat, so I snapped it to 27, and he's like, and he made a comment. He's like, "Oh, hopefully you didn't accidentally snap it to anybody else." And I'm like, "Oh no, it wasn't an accident." I'm like, "Oh no, not accidentally," because I definitely also sent it to the fireman, right?
Right.
And so whatever, we finish up, and because I was like snapping the fireman like periodically leading up to it that he was over, like he wanted updates on what was
How do you
going
do
on.
that? Do you go to the bathroom and do that? Do you kind of just sneak away somehow? How do you do it?
Well, so no, because like 27 had gone to the bathroom, so I'm like, oh, perfect. Like tried to, and I made some excuse about how
I love how we just gave him a number. That's it. It's all it is. He's just 27.
It's a good number.
that's his age, so it works out,
That's
right?
perfect,
I mean,
yeah.
I gotta have these names for him. It just kind of worked out with him. Like the fireman doesn't even know his name. I call him 27 to him too, so which is even fun.
Keeping your story straight. I like it.
But anyways,
Heck yeah. It's the hardest part about all this.
so
shit.
he leaves the house, and I let the fireman know, and he was like, he fucking video chatted me. Like, he's like, that was so fucking hot. He's like, holy shit, you're so fucking gorgeous sucking his cock. Like, he fucking loved it. Then video chatted me so I could watch him fucking jerk off because he was so fucking turned on. I'm like,
This just occurred to me.
Okay.
It just occurred to me, and this could be creepy as fuck, but I mean, at this point, who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah. What's
why didn't
new?
you just set up like an iPad or something
Little tripod,
with FaceTime
yeah. No.
and just let him fucking actually tune in and watch it?
so
that would be
the cock
fucking
killer.
amazing.
honestly, we've talked about this now. Like, I'm like, honestly, that'd be great if I could like rig up a camera in my room for him to watch, and he could live stream
We
it.
could
Like,
do that.
We've discussed this. Like, this
As long
is
as we get a third stream, we get to watch too.
That's fine. That's fine. But so anyways, so that was it. That happened.
Hatrick
He was
TV.
turned on. The fireman came over a couple days, like once he was back in town, and just like fucked the shit out of me because he was still turned on talking about it. Like, thought it was so hot. We lined it up for Thursday because, like, I've told you that like it works out because like the fireman gets out of work in the mid afternoon and he'll swing by on his way home. Well, 27 gets out of work an hour before the fireman.
Jesus Christ, woman.
I'm like, That's perfect, dude. So I lined it up.
And no kids.
Told
at home.
27. I'm like, hey.
Can you come
I'm
dump a
like,
load in me?
Well, there's that. But I'm like, I did text him. I was like, well, hey, I got a meeting at, 3:30. I'm like, so you're going to have to leave. It wasn't a meeting. It was a fireman. So,
MBA.
So whatever. So he comes over. And yeah, and so we totally fucked. And then it was 20 minutes after he left that the fireman pulled into my driveway. Because I told him, I'm like, hey, it's clear he left. And he was like, all right. He's like, don't move. Just lay in your bed there for me. And I'm like, okay. And so I did. I was just laying in my bed. And he walked in. He was just like, he was so fucking turned on.
Dude,
knowing.
This is insane. I don't know
So
how.
what goes through your mind
that-
when the
Yeah.
fireman's fucking...
I wanna know your
Are you
thoughts on
thinking
this.
about 27 a little bit?
No, the
Are
fireman's
you-
way better than 27. Like, because he obviously 27 has a huge dick, but he's 27. Like, he just jackhammers it. Like, he hasn't gotten that skill of, like, there's other things to do and everything, So, which is fine. Like, a big dick goes a long way, but the fireman's way fucking better still. Because that's what he says. He's like, you're not going to want my dick anymore because you have his. I was like, no. Like,
It's more, yeah, you're right. It's-
like, if I had the two of you, I would pick the fireman every single day.
you don't want to be a teacher. You don't want to be like Mrs. Robinson over here.
I don't mind every once in a while. Like, it's fun kind of doing that kind of stuff. And it's so hilarious because 27 really likes it when I give him head. And
What guy does?
Who does it?
fair, which is fair, right? But like to the point where he goes out of his way even after and during talking about how good I'm like, yeah, because girls your age probably aren't. I can guarantee are not as
They
good
don't.
as I
They
am.
don't want to even get near it.
Well, yeah, and he made a comment. He's like, oh my god, he's like, I love that you swallowed it. I'm like, do girls your age not swallow it, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, so I don't know, but.
We're gonna have to test this out. Any next generation women want to come
I don't know,
and
but
develop Prez and I will.
He did. I will tell you that he did, and I texted this to the fireman after he left. I was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you," because it didn't like as he's asking me like what we did and everything. It didn't fit, but the 27 definitely called me mommy when I was
Oh, boy.
on my knees sucking his dick, and I was like,
Oh no!
No good girl,
That
good
can't
mommy.
be.
He did. He has thrown in a good girl, but I was like, I mean, it didn't. In the scope of things, it didn't turn me off, but it definitely didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. I told the fireman, he's like, huh? He's like, I mean, there's an age gap, but the math doesn't math there. I'm like, dude, you like me to call you daddy, and you're like 5 years older than me. He's like, yeah, but that's different.
That's different.
See,
Yeah,
that's what he said
it
too.
is. The thing is, I've only had that happen a couple times, and when it did happen, it was fucking hot. It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I want
But
two
yeah,
girls to do that
it was
once.
very because it was fun because like the fireman ended up getting off twice. Like he came and then he was still fucking hard like he always is,
Mm-hmm.
and then kept going and like half the second time like half came in me, but then pulled out like came all over my pussy, and it was such a fucking huge load, and it was his second one.
Jesus Christ!
I was like, Jesus.
Okay, so is he's dipping into the other dude's loads?
Mm-hmm.
Good God, I don't.
was
That's
I-
it. I told you about this the one time. Like
can't
when he
do
first said
that.
that, I'm like, for me, I love to be cum inside of, right? I'm a cum dumpster. So for me, that's hot.
Hell yeah, you
Like,
it is, but not for fucking a dude.
Yeah, I'm
It's
thinking-
interesting about dudes with that, but I'm okay with it. Like, hey, if that turns you out, like that's kind of hot to me too. But it was definitely, I don't know. He ended up leaving, and I was like,
And you're raw. You got obviously
just
raw
did
dogging,
this.
so it's like
Yeah.
he's getting his load in all over his.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus! God damn!
yep. Yeah, because then he had me lick it off of him a little bit. Then he stuck it back in me, and
So you're
Yeah.
like
So
getting
you
a
get-
double dipstick of love over there with the cum and the loads and the sucking and the fucking Jesus woman. You're the best. What are we doing without you? We were just having this conversation last week when we recorded when you weren't there. We were at his place recording, and we were like, we're living vicariously through Hatrick now.
Yep. Between you and yours, Fiona, it's
I did get. I talked to Nurse Fiona this week a little bit. I go, you getting any? No, it's been a little dry spell. So we're gonna hook you guys up. You can start throwing bitches back and forth to dude bitches. What is a dude bitch? What would you say? Boy toy?
yeah.
Maybe a himbo. Himbo might be
I like
it.
it. I like himbo.
Himbo's pretty good. So how do you feel after this? Do you need some recovery time? Or are you like amped up? I know you're.
No,
Are you
no,
planning the
dude,
next-
it was ovulation week, so I was fucking feral all week, and I haven't gotten any since both of them because the fireman said he was going to come over yesterday, and then it didn't work out, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I just like got myself off like 4 times throughout the day, and then again this morning.
So when because when you're getting used to it, you want it probably more.
Oh my God,
I mean,
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he was giving me shit too because he was like, come on. He's like, call that young cock up. And I'm like, I mean, I could, but.
This guy has got a
better.
strange dynamic, man.
I
I wish I
know,
could I wish I could talk to him and be like, okay, give me your thoughts on this. This is very interesting to me. That
The more that I think about it, and when he's made different comments about things like that he fantasizes, like, oh, it'd be hot if you did this, hot if you did that. Like, I think he might be a little bit bi, and part of it is exploring that a little bit.
Probably. I mean, I would love to see his.
Because he's made comments about like, and not just with 27 when there's been, he's like, oh, he's got a nice body, or look at those abs and stuff like that. So he's made little comments that there's, and we talk about that spectrum, right? But then this morning as we were like talking all dirty, he was talking about Zool again. So.
Well, I'd love to see his porn history, his search history, just to see what's there. You know what I mean?
He sends me screenshots of
the
frequently. Not the search history, but like
just
of
like
ones that he
images and
watches.
stuff?
Yeah, a lot of cuck. He watches that. A lot of like big dicks stretching pussies. Shit. It's all shit that he said he wants to do with me or to see me do or stuff like that. So it's very. I mean, I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm
he's
not
satisfying
aware
you
of,
fine. So it's not like he's like a small dick wanting to see you do what he can't do. Because he's perfectly fine giving to you in the right way. So that's where I get kind of like confused because, if I'm some teeny little wang micro peen guy, of course you kind of want to, you've seen those stupid things you can put on to make you bigger and all these things
strap
and
one
all
on
that.
yourself.
And, so I don't know. It's weird. It's just.
And like I said, it's a very, and we all know that I've had a lot of experiences. And so, but the fact that this is, it's
shocked.
new to me and it's different and he'll throw different things out that I'm like, really? I'm like, okay.
Well, previously,
So
what was the
it's fun
kinkiest
having
thing?
somebody to kind of explore that with,
Yeah. The kinkiest thing you did before, previous to this, would be what? I mean, the threesomes and
But all non-planned stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
Was stuff that just happened. Not
as you get older, you
not
plan.
a partner in crime kind of thing.
Well, right.
Which
You
are
plan
you guys
things
like
more.
planning a trip or something or?
We've talked about like getting a room for a night and stuff. And I mean, it's, one of those, whatever, but.
From the sounds of it sounds very much how Erasure and I first started out. We got together under some interesting circumstances, threesomes, and then we just kept on hanging out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it just kind of leads to something naturally. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. You guys
Yeah, but we don't, I mean, we hang out occasionally, but like not that often outside of sex.
Well, I mean, her and I were rare at the beginning the same exact way. It was like months, and then it got closer and closer.
Speaking of going back to the whole like is he not married thing, when he sent me that video, like when he video chatted me right live, not anything, there was a woman's hair clip in the shower while he was in Vegas.
Okay.
So and I saw it and I'm like, I'm not gonna ask him. I don't fucking care. Like a little bit of me cares. But so I don't know. Was he with somebody? Was it just some random that he met in Vegas? Like there's a million
he
different
wouldn't have
things.
that for sure. Like me, I could have a hair clip.
Yeah, no, his hair is freaking like very short. Like there's no reason for him to have a freaking like claw clip, like a
Maybe he
women's
puts
claw
it on
clip.
his cock.
Yeah, so I mean, yes.
No, don't laugh.
Wait a second.
But you know
no.
what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, I'm like, so now I'm back to wondering. But again, it's like whatever.
How hard is it for you to not ask? Is it?
I don't know. I'm very much a proponent of don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Mm-hmm.
Good woman.
And what's it going to accomplish if I find out the answer, whether it's yes or no? I mean, I would if I knew if I would rather it be no, obviously.
Would it turn
But if
you
it's
on?
yes,
I mean,
no,
No.
because I can get jealous, and not that I think
Jealousy
that would be.
is the worst feeling, and then if you can dodge it by not asking,
That's what I'm saying.
what
Like,
you
I
do.
don't want
yeah.
to. Like I said, so it's not going to change anything because it's not going to stop me from fucking him. The sex is too good. But like, I'd rather just be not know. You know what I mean? I would rather not know that for sure.
So is this like a lifelong fuck buddy? This could be like a lifelong fuck buddy.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. It's been
Interesting.
like 5-6 months now. So
It's been 6 months already. Wait,
it was like November, it was before Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. It's already been since 6 months. Jesus Christ. Why does time have to fly so fucking fast?
I know. So I don't know. Like I said, and then we have 27 over here that I don't even know. I don't know how long that's going to last. I mean, he's a fun little toy, but
Just keep it around, man. Especially if the other guy doesn't give a shit, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like I was trying to hint to 27 because I was kind of irritated about it not working out with the fireman yesterday, and I was like, well, it's not going to be as good, but like I might as well get fucked if I can.
You're technically in kind of an open relationship because you hate to use the R word. That's the R word. That's the real R word.
Yeah, but
retard isn't the R word. Relationship is.
But like a fuck buddy is like, or a friends with benefits is still a type of relationship, right? Like everybody immediately assumes like exclusive boyfriend girlfriend relationship. That is what most people think of a relationship. But friends, this is a friendship is a relationship, right? Friends with benefits is a relationship. So it's just that type of a situationship is a relationship. So
I mean, to me, like friends with benefit is a little bit more. You can cuddle, watch movies. Booty call is more like a hookup. You're not going to hang out and watch a movie or go get.
That's what I'm saying. Like
together.
I think, the fireman and I are friends with benefits because we do hang out sometimes. Like we can just bullshit about whatever. You know what I mean? It's not strictly a you up, right? Like that's a fuck buddy.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
like I said, we're living vicariously through Hatrick at this point.
So you've never had a woman take a hair clip and clip it onto your cock?
No.
It's no different kind of like than putting the clothespins to the titties,
No. I can see it. Like the claw ones, I can see that.
A little pleasure pain, yeah.
I'm a big cock ring guy. I like cock ring. Dude, we haven't done that in a while. I haven't done the cock ring. We have the cock ring pockets.
Cake's got one that was like $14.99. It's slip over and vibrating.
Wait a minute. The band Cake?
No. The company Cake. Cake is a company that makes different kinds of toys. And that.
Who doesn't love cake?
And you could buy them at your local Meijer.
That's the kind of birthday cake. I want that birthday cake for me, I think.
They sell lubricants and stuff.
Okay. A story that I've been sitting on for the last couple of weeks. This is going to lead directly into the attempted
what's that phone number up
assassination.
there?
Oh yeah, what is that number?
989-341-3314. Call to participate in our nonsense. So give us a call.
I have.
Or if you're like a young 20-something with a good-looking mustache, let Hatrick know.
You love the mustachios.
Yeah, or if
I
you're
do.
One of our listeners and want to do a threesome.
With 27, dude, like on his like profile, he had like a couple with a mustache and a couple with a beard. And so like he messaged me first. And I was like, I answered whatever. It was like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. I was like, I'm good. I'm like, but first things first. I'm like, do you have the mustache or the beard? And he was like, the beard. And so I found this GIF that was like, well, shit. And he just laughed at me. I'm like, I mean, it's fine, but I wouldn't. I think that might be my new, like, because we chat all the time, right? Like
with 27?
Yeah. He is adorable. Okay. Like he gives me like orange.
Do you have to pat him on the head when he leaves?
He gives orange cat energy. Okay. Like he is just sweet and dumb. Like he's
and not full of cum after he's with you.
He's gonna make a girl his age really happy one day. Okay, like he's super sweet, and so but he and I will just like we actually will chat right like throughout the day and stuff like that. And I think is it wrong of me to see if I can get him to shave his beard to his mustache? Like I think I kind of want to see if I can get him to do it.
You can do it. You can do it,
man.
That's what I'm wondering. Like I'm wondering. Like I haven't said anything about it, but I mean, we got to see how much I can.
I think you can
continue
pull it off.
this, but I really want to see. I think that's my next goal is to see if I can convince him if my pussy's good enough or my head game, whatever, is good enough to convince him to shave the beard into a mustache.
You should then say yes, mistress afterwards.
So is he the youngest you've been with?
Yeah. That's what 12 years younger.
Mm-hmm. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. It's crazy. If you think about
he is closer in age to my kids than me by a year, but still.
You haven't done younger than I've done younger than my kids.
No,
my kids.
My kids are 16. No, I've not done younger than my kids.
I did.
Absolutely,
I did younger than my 28. I did younger than my 28.
Yeah, but you have an older kid. My kids are only 16 right now, so no, I have absolutely not done.
It'll
younger.
happen.
So all right. But think about this for a second. When you say younger than your kids, remember when you were a teenager and you were with another teenager at that time that would have been younger or about the same age as your, kids?
Not talking age
she
gap.
Banged somebody younger than my kid.
The youngest, the one dude, he was like 19 and I was like 27, 28. So that would be like the biggest gap in the youngest. Mm-hmm. But like, so I guess I've done probably like some 17, 18-year-olds when I was younger.
I love how, here's the thing, okay? We in a world where we got these fucking politicians and all these powerful people with their, pedophile ways. It's not them denying the fact that they were attracted to someone younger than them is like the stupidest shit ever. Okay. Most men, their sweet spot's like 22, 23. Mm-hmm. That's when women they've done studies about this. 22, 23, 24 in that range is the sweet spot where most guys are. When you're 18, you're looking up and seeing that hot shit and you love it. And then when you're crossing over and you're into your 30s, you're looking back, that age between 22 and 25 is the fucking sweet spot. It just is. 29 is your last fucking, I mean, for me, that's what I was, until recently, that's what I was aiming at that. On my Tinder profiles, I wouldn't even go above fucking 30. There was no way that was going to happen. It was just like, why would I want, because at that age, your women are different. They're just completely different. They're thinking about different things. I'm not thinking about all the fun shit I'm having. I'm thinking about, maybe I should have kids. What's my career? The focus isn't on me. Young girls' focus is on me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's always the clock for women, isn't it? Like the clock of having kids, clock of getting married.
I am not the right woman to ask that.
Oh, okay.
No, because
I am not the right
What I love
woman
about
to ask
Hatrick
that.
is that she thinks like I do when it
cool.
comes to the kids.
That's cool because it seems like a lot of women, that's always that. And it's not something that I think they seek out to have on there. It's the way that society puts them.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's not that
Yeah.
women are on a clock. It's that society puts women on a clock.
There we go. That's kind of
Like, that's more what it is. There's all this about, like, they call it like geriatric pregnancies, like after 35. And it's like, you're 35. But have you seen these studies though? Because they're always so concerned about, like, there's like a higher pregnancies are higher risk because the woman's older, but then there's higher risk for problems with the baby when they're older. And there's studies that are realizing that it's not the age of the woman that causes it. It's the age of the man and his sperm that cause some of those things.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So
interesting.
and it's like, so I'm like, so those are the things that it's like, it's so funny. Maybe as a woman in a very in the patriarchy, right? Like, everything is always right. I mean, seeing that they're finally actually studying some of these things that they've always blamed women for, and now it's coming out that it's actually the man's fault.
Well, because
it's always the man's fault.
What guys? Exactly. Yeah. What world has it been the man's fault?
Right? But you think about it too. Like, women only have this window of when they can have kids. Men, a 70-some-year-old guy can. There's no way the quality of some 70-year-old dude's sperm is as good as some dude.
I thought men and women were the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to me, that's common sense. Like, and I'm not trying to do some weird gender thing, but that's common sense. Right? Like, so the fact that they're actually learning this stuff, I think it's very interesting,
For
to
sure.
see
Yeah.
what causes it and everything. So
yeah, as we get older, there's nothing about us getting healthier.
It's not the woman. I mean, the woman's biological clock, in a sense that she only has a certain window.
Yeah.
But men have one too. But again, that makes sense.
Yeah.
As we age, right? For everybody, that there's that. But I don't know. I was never. If I didn't have my kids when I did, I wouldn't. There's no way I'd have kids. There's no way I would have had kids. Like, in my mind, when I was younger, it was like, well, I wanted a career. I want to do my shit. Maybe when I'm older, I'll have kids. It was like, when I'm older, I'll have kids. But I think that was my way of not realizing I could just say I don't want fucking kids, because it's still frowned upon when women, especially, say they don't want kids.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think even I think some
men too.
guys too.
I'm not saying it goes both ways, but women especially.
Women for sure. Yeah,
women more so. And like, I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, don't have kids. Don't fucking have kids.
No,
like, I tell everybody not to have kids. Like, I love my kids so much.
Absolutely.
And I'm so happy I have. But I'm so happy I had them when I did. Like, I'm going to be 40 next year and they're going to graduate.
I have a question that's very, very, I want to know if your take on this is like mine. I look at it as having kids is like having some tattoos. And the reason I don't have a lot more is because I can't afford it. Let's say I had endless amount of money. Would it be different for you? It would be like, I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about time. I could pay somebody to take care, do things like this.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. I think I'm selfish enough that I can say that too.
Especially my age, that are still having kids and choosing to have kids, and it blows my mind. And I think it's because I never made the choice to have a kid. Mine were not planned, right? Like, I never made the conscious choice, like, oh my God, I want to bring a baby into this world. I want to have a kid. I never made that choice, and I never would have. I never fucking would have.
It's such a healthy environment these days to bring kids into.
That aside, the shit world aside, like, no, I fucking never would have made the choice to have kids. And I do, like, so when people are like, you know, oh my God, I'm like, why would you fucking do that? Like, again, I love my kids, you know, and I love going to the shit. Like, I was at, like, the other week, I was at, like, 2 track meets in 3 fucking days of lacrosse in 1 fucking week. And the one day of lacrosse, there were 4 fucking games.
This is perfect. What I wanted to bring up today.
And I love watching my kids do that stuff. I mean, I drove to fucking on the other side of Lansing on Friday night to watch a track meet.
Dude, I
didn't go home till like midnight.
I went to a soccer game yesterday for the first time since my oldest was there. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
And I love watching my kids. Like, I do very much love it, and I'm glad that I'm there for them and stuff like that, but fuck that shit, dude.
I know. It's awful.
Bringing another one in, like,
So
having,
bad.
absolutely not. Like I said, I would never have made the choice to have kids if I didn't.
I'm a glutton for
And
punishment.
I'm very happy
I got
that
2
have
new
them.
ones.
Yeah. But you like seeing them happy. I mean, as much as it's miserable being there.
I can tell you this right now. You know why? I see them 2 fucking days a week.
And maybe that helps me. Like, my kids, I mean, I go to all their shit even when they're gone, but I've been doing week on, week off with them since they were in kindergarten. I think that helps, right? That very much helps because I'm not there. You know,
I'd have a dozen kids if I only had to see them 2 days a week.
But see, I wouldn't. Fuck that shit.
I'd have at least
Absolutely
9.
not.
I'd have at least 9. A baseball team of Garcias.
Absolutely not.
Yes, bunch of boys.
And
playing
maybe
ball.
that's because I'd be the one having to go through the pregnancy. Like, that could be part of it because that fucking sucked. But
Your twat would just fall right out.
Absolutely not. There's no fucking way, dude. Like, I'm
Right, Hatrick, your pussy would just be drooping. Be just fucking hanging out of your fucking
I
crotch.
had not had a
get one of
kid.
those
I did not have
Titans.
any of my. I had a C-section, man. Like, none of those kids came out of my.
They came out of the escape hatch.
Take a couple notches in when they sewed you back up.
Dude,
They didn't have to sew me back.
do you have a little scar?
Section, I thought.
What do you mean? A couple notches for what? What are you talking
Well,
about?
no, isn't like where they can go in a women's, where they tighten it up. They can do a little.
You're talking about her
The
pussy.
husband stitch?
That's only if it comes out of your twat, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought, right? Is that
Yeah.
Because how big is your C-section scar? That's my favorite, by the way. My new band name's going to be called Stripper with a C-section scar. But how big is it? How wide is it? Is it? Show it to me now. God damn it!
They had to cut through a tattoo and they didn't sew it back up right. Look
Oh, it's crooked.
yeah, it goes from like mine's from here to here. Mine's like
So it's pretty long. Yeah, I don't think Red's was that. Red wasn't
Well, you had
too
twins,
bad.
too, so, yeah.
well, and they had to do.
Oh yeah, double up. You had twins.
Well, and then they
yeah.
had to do like an extra incision in my uterus because my son was like stuck up under my rib cage. So I had C-section twins that were 3 minutes apart, which is unheard of. It's
3
usually
minutes?
Pull one apart, pull one out. Like, it's
Damn.
boom, boom. Like, the nurses were like, "Why? I thought they were C-section. Why are they 3 minutes apart?" Well, my son was stuck under my rib cage, so they had to do an extra incision in my uterus and like pull him out. He was like all bruised because it's like he didn't. My daughter was like ready to come out, and he was like, "No."
Did she give him shit every once in a while for being like, "I'm
Oh,
3 minutes
she-
older than you"?
She does not let him forget that she's 3 minutes older.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
She seems cool. She seems like you.
Oh, she's very much
Yeah.
like me. She is very much like me. Like,
awesome,
doesn't
man.
give a fuck.
But yeah, the kid on the kid front, we say this when what's going on with him and his boy, which we're not going to bring up very much, because we get into these things where I left my parents relatively early. I didn't tell them. It was very combative. It's taken years to kind of get back into the fold as far as like having a good functioning relationship with them, and it's still kind of we don't talk about specific some things. They don't ask about the podcast. They've only been to the studio one time. I don't like them coming to my house. It's just there's still some lingering
Yeah.
things there. But it shouldn't be that way. I'm fucking 50 years old now. They just moved. There's been some sentimental thoughts that have been happening over the past month or two now. With them moving, they were in the house for like 45 fucking years. I mean, it's some heavy duty shit going on. It's made me think about what I need to do with some things in life. What were my parents doing when they were my age? You ever think about that, or like who their friends were, and thinking when you're younger, looking up to the friends that they had and going like, those people were like 5 years younger than I am right now. Fuck them. Why did they think they were important?
Oh, for sure.
So, what's your take on the kids? You only got the solo kiddo, right? I mean, unless you got a couple other girls knocked up somewhere. I don't know about.
No other ones. I actually was.
That he knows about.
Nope. It was like I didn't want to have kids until I was about in my 40s. Saw a Father's Day card and realized I would never get one, and my whole attitude changed. So, after all the years of trying not to get somebody knocked up when it came time to have kids, found out had to do in vitro. Not because of anything on my part.
Yeah,
It was on hers.
sure.
And not had to do it once, but
Hatrick thinks otherwise.
did it twice. Did in vitro twice. And that, so, and my sperm was older because it was in its 40s. So now that explains a few things. But also, when they talk about in vitro babies, they have their own set of different setbacks or things they have to look out for, that as well. So, I mean, it was a magazine in a separate room. I mean, she didn't even get me off to put it in the, little tube for the Petri dish or anything else. So, thanks.
You got a mag? You had a magazine?
I had some.
Do you remember what it was?
I had some old school. Like they gave me a couple old Playboys like that I had before. At least Jenny McCarthy was in one, but then there was a little porno tape, like CD you popped in, and it was like okay, I brought up a couple old memories of people.
Did you enjoy the sinning? I mean, you can't do that. You can't spread your seed recklessly, according to the Bible.
I'm not Catholic, so
according to the Bible, you can't do that.
Yeah. So
it's
anyway,
murder.
So, but it is.
You know, God is about murder. After he wiped out the whole planet.
Do you know how many fucking babies have been murdered inside of my pussy then?
Patrick's the biggest murderer ever.
Well,
Or down my throat?
Yeah, that's where I was going. More.
No. It goes Bonnie Blue, Hatrick.
Okay, like maybe
Well,
not
this
that
is
many.
So are you starting to take names for your 40th birthday?
Oh, yeah.
So what are we gonna do for the 40th birthday? What's the date? What's the date?
40
Date?
men and-
November 30th.
We got to do some shit. Come on now. This is gonna be epic 40th. We got to do something.
So I know I was joking around about the hotline number, and I really shouldn't offer out like guys that
Who wants
are.
to get on the list of 40
the list
guys
of
for my
40
40th birthday?
Yeah, talk about
yes.
that because that's pretty good. You want to try to have it. You said my favorite text back on the phone getting off 40 times was they were like that'll be fucking easy.
For me, depending on the person, but yeah, like for me, it's usually pretty easy.
Dude, by the time
40 times a lot. 40 is a lot, though.
We're not talking about
40 is
any-
a lot.
40 dicks. Do you want 40 different dicks? 40
I don't know,
dick
man.
downs.
40
Every
dicks
other
is a lot
does it
in
count?
one
So
day.
what about the two guys just getting you off 20 times each? That'll work.
That could work.
20
It's a
times.
lot in a day.
I
was trying to do the math
it's
on
a lot.
that. I'm like, okay, 24 hours in a day, 40 times. That's twice an hour if you're up all fucking day. That's a lot.
We
I
did
mean,
s-
and granted,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I can do like a half-hour session with a fireman and get off like 5-6 times. So
17.
That would
17 is
not
my number.
be
Red night
bad.
for my 27th birthday. We tried to get to 27. We only got to 17. And at 17, my dick was like I was still getting hard, but it was to the point where it was like hurting. It was throbbing. It was like, okay, I got a hard on right now. And it is like, it's not enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got off a bunch of times, but I came 17 times from the time we woke up. And it was just bang, 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 eat, bang, 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 eat, bang, 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 eat, bang, bang, bang. 17 times. So.
Wow.
impressive.
Yeah, I came 17 fucking times, and we went to bed.
I love how like you had that big sigh, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I never want to do that again.
So did the little kid look up at you, go like, "What the fuck's going on, dude? Like, I surrender."
I wish that I mean, that was literally half my age ago, or almost half my age ago. So yeah, my body now would not be able to do that. Time. No way, no
I
fucking
think the
way.
most ever 6 or 7 times was it.
I think if I Viagra'd up, maybe,
in my 20s.
but I don't know if I would come that many times. I would stay hard, of course, but it would just be like.
I'm curious about the fireman because, like I said, we've done. I mean, he will literally go back to back twice, like not stop because his dick is still hard twice. The most I've done.
And he's in his 40s.
Yeah,
right?
and
That's
I've
pretty
done.
good.
He's
Pretty
done it.
good.
There's once where it's happened at like a third time, but there was a break, and that was all within a few hours. So like I'd be curious what his capacity is.
Have you guys ventured into doing anything in public or like in a car? You guys have done
We've done it in a car a couple times, yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other spots you could do. I remember going out into the woods somewhere. You're going parking in a spot you shouldn't be parking or doing some
Graveyard.
shit. Graveyard's always
I've
one.
done the graveyard, but
The beach.
yeah.
Stand up and you'll quack.
Yep, out at State Park.
I want to talk to you a little bit about these soccer games, all these games you're going to and stuff like this. Because yesterday was the first soccer game I went to. When you're at these games and having to deal with the other shithead people there, that's got to be the fucking worst.
other fair.
It's so fucking terrible. I can't stand it. The
other
game, I'll
parents
sit there
can
and be
be
quiet and watch
intense.
what's going on. But the other parents are fucking idiots.
Well, so you want to hear a funny story? Okay, so the worst of any of the parents is the father of my children, And to the point where like I've told him to shut the fuck up at a game before. Like there was a football game in the fall and he just kept he's loud and obnoxious and just runs his fucking mouth. Like that always had been his personality. And he was getting all pissy about our kid not getting on the field and just being obnoxious about it. I'm like, dude, you're not fucking helping. You're not going to help. All you're going to do is embarrass your fucking kid. Because he can hear you on the sideline.
How does he do it?
And so it just obnoxious, like stupid shit. And so like I've called him out. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like the one time I did it like loud enough where like you could see, because you could see the like people around us just kind of like looking back at him, and you could see a few people kind of smirk when I told him that. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. He doesn't come sit by me in the stands anymore. But I'm like, I was so fucking done with it. So
instead of having a sign where you're telling your kid, encouraging your kid, you have a shut the fuck up sign that you just point at him.
And so for lacrosse, he doesn't understand lacrosse. I don't even understand a lot of it still. I'm still learning. It's only his second year playing lacrosse. So there's some of the penalties are similar to hockey, but not enough where I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So like, even I don't get it, right? So if I don't understand it, I'm not yelling. Like not him, dude. Like he'll just be like, oh, you know, like, why wasn't that a penalty? Just stupid shit. I'm like, dude, you don't even understand the game. Just shut the fuck up. Like you don't know what you're talking about, you know? And so we're at this tournament and I'm not saying, you know, whatever. Because he was up in the stands and because it was at Central. So usually he'll go stand on the track like with his wife and everything because she's taking pictures. But so we're up and like at that stadium, you're practically right on the field.
Yeah, you can see it really close.
You know, so you know that everybody can hear it and stuff. And he's just being obnoxious. And I'm just like, what the fuck ever, right? Well, then one of the games that they played, this one ref was awful. Like so fucking bad. Like the other team more than once had too many men on the field. And just like hockey, it's a penalty, right? And so several times, multiple parents, our coaches, like, hey, there's an extra guy. Like nothing getting called, nothing. Like the other team caught it and pulled their guy off before a penalty. Whatever, fine, okay. A third time, and so like our whole side is yelling. We're like, come on, man. And so we're all yelling, and I'm like, God, open your eyes, ref. He blew the whistle and came and talked to our side of the benches to be like, if you guys can't keep it up, I'm going to start kicking people out. Like, first of all, fuck you, dude. You're awful. This is like there was a woman ref and she's even looking at us like she saw all of it. And we're like, what the fuck? But she was a line judge, so she couldn't call penalties. So it was fucking awful. But the fact that it was me yelling that caused the final whistle.
It's hilarious.
It was hilarious because I yell at him for yelling all the fucking time and being obnoxious. And he got so fucking, you could see it, just the look on his face, like getting all pissy about it, that I'm a hypocrite. And I'm like, okay, like to a point, yeah, but at the same time, at least I knew what I was fucking talking about and not just being a shithead, you know? So like the coach turns back and he's got a smirk on his face too. He's like, hey, I appreciate you guys, but you know, just don't yell at the refs, yell at me. Say, hey coach, there's 7 guys on the, you know, whatever, up and everything. So just, and we were all good. And that's why they go back and I'm like, hey, my bad, guys. You know, just one of the other parents, the dads, he's like, no. He's like, that wasn't on you. He's like, we got you. That was everybody. This guy's awful. Like, so everybody had my back, which was even funnier because their dad was just being just all quiet and everything.
So you have to do this with, both the kids. So how do you determine which event of theirs they go to? Because they can't do the same stuff.
Well, and that's exactly, so like I'm very lucky that there's only a few that like overlapped. But it really depends. Like Tuesday last week, my daughter had a meet at home and my son was supposed to be in Davison. Well, his dad and stepmom won't go to anything if it's more than a half hour away. They won't, doesn't matter what kid. If it's their daughter, they'll travel. They did go to Petoskey. I will give them that. They did go to the Petoskey tournament, but if it's more than a half hour away, I just assume I'm going to go, no matter what kid it is.
I can't wag my finger at that because
my plan was to go watch her first couple races and then head down to Davison. But he was on concussion protocol because he got laid out during one of his games last weekend.
How bad was it?
Mild. It was mild, but it was like 6 seconds left in the championship game, and he just got laid out. And like I said, mild concussion. But going back to their dad, you see him go down, and then we're like, oh, and then he tries to get up and then falls back down. And that's when you know it's bad, right? Like it's not the initial hit. It's like, okay, he's going to be okay. And immediately their dad gets up and starts running his fucking mouth. He's like, oh my God, where's that kid's parents? I'm going to go fucking punch them in the face and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and I did. I looked at him. I'm like, dude, shut up. I'm like, if our kid would have laid out a kid like that, you'd be cheering for him. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, it wasn't a malicious hit. Like, it was, my kid was, he was going to try to scoop up, his head was down because he was trying to scoop up the ball, and the other kid came from behind and checked him. I mean, a flag was thrown immediately. It wasn't like a delayed flag because my kid didn't get up. Like, it was, yeah, he checked him, but it wasn't, again, right? You know how those checks are from hockey into the boards. You're not trying to hurt the guy. You're just in the motion of playing, and you're trying to get the puck, trying to get the ball. Like, this kid didn't purposely try to hit my kid. It was just the way that it all worked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I'm worried about our kid too, but really, what is this going to accomplish?
Well,
I know how you are. Like, I can guarantee, like, he used to run his mouth when we were together all the time, and guess who got laid out every time? Him. Because he can't back up his fucking talk. So I'm like, please go find this parent. I hope you get knocked the fuck out.
I need to give you a glimmer of hope as the years progress here. Yesterday when I went to the soccer game, it was the first time I've been to a soccer game in fucking forever. I never recalled trying to remember what the rules were, knowing how many people were on the field, whether or not they played 2 halves or 4 quarters. Nothing. I didn't know because I had forgotten, because I just... And then I don't need to know. You know, you only have so much brain power, only so many things to remember in a day. I don't want to forget the things I need to remember. So at some point you will be on that side where it's like, oh yeah, I remember that fucking asshole yelling and shit. And
Yeah.
You ever get that way? Your boy played sports? He played sports, didn't he? What did he play?
Yeah, football. It still is.
Yeah. So what position does he play?
He was playing this last season. Freshman was wide receiver in special teams, kick returns.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
so he
pretty
got
good.
1 fumble recovery, which was a big deal.
He scores touchdowns, man.
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
But he's only a freshman.
Yep. So
He's going to
we'll see.
Is he going to get your stature? Is he going to be like
I don't know at this point because, again, I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, you can only hope he gets to be as brawny as you, Mr. El Prez. By the time he's a senior, he could be like a...
I did have a couple of his buddies I saw at the Y this week, and I'd asked if they were done with the machine, and then they came back around. They're like, excuse me, sir, is your name... Yeah, I'm that's my kid. Yeah. So, and that kid had grown quite a bit, and they kind of giggled and laughed and walked off, and that, so, yeah.
Fucking kids. What you going to do?
Well, love him. That's all
Mine
you can
just
do
chopped
is
his hair
love 'em.
off, dude. And he had
That
enough
was
to
cool.
donate. Did you see that?
Yeah, Locks of Love. That's awesome.
No, not Locks of Love.
Oh.
They charge people for wigs. Did you know that?
Yeah.
They charge people for wigs.
What's
They
the other
free
one?
donations.
What's the other one?
Wigs for kids.
Posted.
Wigs for kids is the one to do.
Okay.
Wigs for kids, not Locks for Love. Locks for Love charges people for their wigs after getting all these donations of hair, which is bullshit to me.
Wow.
Wigs for kids, it's all free.
Hatrick started a
Yeah.
new one, Loads for Love.
Loads for love.
She'll save that load for another time.
Well,
For
she's like a sperm egg over there. She's like a Loads for Love.
freeze it. Make a little pop.
She comes out of the room. She can't talk to you because she's got it all in her mouth.
Maybe that's it. 40 loads for my 40th birthday. Because I don't have to fuck 40 guys. Like, they can literally just like come on my tits or something.
So-
like, you can like see how put it everywhere, right? Like,
Like that nice little glaze.
and swallow some. I can fuck
you can make a
some,
load
come
dildo
on
like
me,
Brandy Love does. Make a load dildo out of it. Have you seen that one?
No.
There's a porn I talked about it years ago. Brandy Love and I think Lisa Ann, the porn stars, are collecting cum from this guy, and they put it into like a transparent. I don't know if it was plastic or what, but they put it into the shape of a dick and stick it in the freezer. Just cumsicle,
Interesting.
essentially. And then when they're going to have a threesome with the guy, they break the cumsicle out and they're just like wiping it and melting it on their tits and doing all sorts of shit, sucking on it. Pretty much just made a cumsicle.
Interesting. The last time I ordered a couple new toys, I was just browsing online and I sent a screenshot of like a clone of Willie to the fireman.
Yeah, remember?
And he was like, "You want?" He's like,
Yeah,
"You want to think
do
of my
that."
dick?" And I'm like, "You have a really fucking nice dick." But then I'm like, how hot would it be to fuck me? Like, put the your actual dick in me plus like your fake dick at the same time.
And what did he say to that?
And he just gave me like the big eyes emoji.
I love it.
I was like, yeah, you're into that. But that was the whole reason. Honestly, that was part of the reason that I was on the site is because I bought a smaller dildo so he could fit inside of me with my pussy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it used to be a big deal back in the day for like getting like the Tracy Lords, pussy or the different actresses and that. And now you can buy it yourself and do it yourself.
Well, there was that fleshlight that was Raven Riley. That was the big tumultuous fucking headbutting thing that some guy who, when we had her into the studio back in the day, this 3X Tom guy who was like her, I don't know if it was her manager or he got her into the business. I forget all the details of it, but he essentially cloned her pussy and stuck it in the fleshlights and was making the money off of her pussy as the fleshlight. Mm-hmm. And it became some big thing. There's like some little documentary about it. I should go and look it up. I've always thought about, okay, we have the video of her when she was in studio. I saw it, stick it on Pornhub. Why not? Get some views, right? I mean, we still have a couple of people from Jersey that are like the hugest Raven Riley fans that still to this day kind of reach out and communicate and stuff with. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Crazy. Well, and one of the things with the Clone of Willie, like, as guys have more ED issues as they get older, do that and then strap it on and you'd be like using your own cock, back in the day.
I don't know. If I cloned his, it would have to be like after I fuck the 27-year-old because he gets so fucking hard. Like you guys have dicks, right? Like there's levels of levels of hardness, and like the hardest he gets is like after I fuck somebody else, or he's talking about me fucking somebody else.
Yeah.
It like insane, fucking
so it's
hard.
Not like the fireball dick.
Just
morning wood for me is usually the hardest, ready to rock. When I wake up and it's fucking hard in the morning, it's like, oh yeah, it's like.
No time for your brain to get a hold of it and fuck things up.
You know what? You speak the truth, I think,
yes,
on that.
I
do. Without a doubt. And it's more of a thing of, okay, because you just be realistic about it. I'm fucking 50 years old now, it's...
When you get to be my age, it's like, thank God it's still working.
Yes, I do like that feeling. I do. Well, dude, here's the thing. I remember, wasn't it about a year or two ago? When Eraser and I first started getting serious, you were throwing like, try to give him with one of these. I don't think I ever used it. They're in a drawer at her house still.
Yep,
with the Viagra, or what were they? They will go old.
No, they won't.
They won't go old.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. I don't even know what they looked like. They weren't the blue ones. They were like,
white, generic. Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I got a buddy of mine that'll hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you got any of these vitamins to sell me?" I'm sure, no problem.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How much you charging? How much you charging, drug dealer?
Usually it's like $50 for 30 pills. So.
No, it's fucking great. It's fucking great, man.
It's my little side hustle.
Have you over the course of your life, disregard when you were pregnant and you couldn't do it, or when you were recovering, all that stuff? Have you ever had this questioning thought of, am I really as horned up as I fucking am? Or have you just always been like fucking Spinal Tap 11?
I'm worse now that I'm older. Like you hear about like, that's part of where cougars come from is because women are getting in their prime and perimenopause and going after the younger guys. And like there's merit to that 100% because I do think part of it is because I am, for the first time in a long time, getting it very regularly. Mm-hmm. And that just makes me want it even more. I do
love our weekly updates, Hatrick. I love it.
We know that I can be fine with getting it like once a month, have like a random fuck buddy or a call, a couple, and I'm fine.
And you masturbate like crazy then? I mean.
Not really. I go in phases, but like when I'm getting it more, I'm masturbating more. So I think it just accentuates it. Like I want it all the fucking time. And like I said, especially like when it's like, because I don't have a uterus, but I still have my ovary, so I still go through ovulation.
We need a T-shirt of this, Hatrick.
And it's like I said, last week,
like her
fucking feral, dude.
Cum dumpster T-shirt,
dude. I saw it. No, oh my god. So
I'm sure there's.
I was at the Auburn Hotel. God, a few weeks ago, maybe. And within the last month, and there was clearly some party because there was some chick that had like cum dumpster on her shirt. Like there was a group of people that all had like random, just perverted sayings on their T-shirt. Like, they were a group of people. And I've seen this one that comes up like on Instagram that makes these like custom like trucker hats for like girls' weekends and shit. And Like one of them says like recovering slut. And like, I mean, just funny ass shit. And I'm like, that would be so much fun to get a group of people together to wear these just absolutely ridiculous t-shirts or hats. Like, and it could be mixed gender, right? It doesn't have to be just a girls' night. Like, I think that'd be hilarious to go out in the town or whatever you're doing, you know, somewhere fun, you know, a show or something, just to be, because you know people are going to be like, what the fuck? And I think it'd be hilarious. But yes, obviously, I have dibs on the cum dumpster one. Like that's, I mean,
I wonder if cumdumpster.com, what comes up when you go to cumdumpster.com?
Guess we're going to find
We're
out.
going to find out. There's no way that domain is available. There's no fucking way.
We need to lock it in about right now.
If that domain's available, we are fucking getting it immediately.
I'll give you my credit card right now.
Am I spelling it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, if that's available, we're fucking getting it. Oh, of course it's taken. God damn it. Can you imagine if that domain was taken? We would start a porn site immediately.
What about .org?
.shop is available.
Cumdumpster.shop, everybody. See, I would love to do some ads like that. If you want to get some Going Deep Show t-shirts, so you can only get them at one place, cumdumpster.shop. That would be fucking great. Creepsearch.com is my favorite. I don't know why it's still not working, though. I don't think Creepsearch goes to where it should. Creepsearch.com. Something's not working right. It's supposed to go to JWorld. Yeah, it's supposed to go here. No, JWorld. Wait, no. JWorld. What was it? It was Jeffrey Epstein files, remember? JWorld. It was J-World. What the hell? Anyway, JWorld.com. No,
They finally got taken down?
No, it was JWorld.
The Trump to Epstein
something.
files?
No, it was Jmail. World. That's it. Yep, there it is. Jmail.world. It's supposed to come over to this.
Does it have the extra 3,000 files that haven't been released?
Well, I don't know. Let's see when the latest ones were. I love looking at the images at the JWorld, Jmail.world. Checking that shit out. I have collected so much garbage over the past couple of weeks that I want to kind of just hit on some of this shit. First of all, let me pan back here and show you under the filed stuff. This is just what I've collected just for the past month. It goes week by week here. You know, there, and then it gets filed over to here. So there's so much shit going on. But okay, so they tried to, some maniac tried to fake shoot things up at the White House Correspondents Dinner last night. What? I have not been keeping up as much as I should. I realistically, I got too overwhelmed with it, and every fucking day hearing what this retard was doing. So I just have distanced myself from it. I still go and hit my news before I go to bed at night, and that was the last thing I read last night. What more can you fill me in on this? Because I didn't know anything about.
I've avoided most shit because I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. He didn't die, so I don't care.
But you're in the same boat that I am. We're getting, and it's what they're hoping is we just start to like fizzle out and just we can't have this, we can't put up with this anymore. And then
that way they can then just start getting more shit done. The biggest thing out of it is the Republicans posting on why we shouldn't say shit about the new ballroom. They're trying to spin it as this is the reason why the new ballroom needs to be built.
Because there's supposed to be like a bunker under it or some shit.
Even the glass on the outside is bulletproof and
why didn't
these different.
No, you want to know the one thing that
it's so stupid.
Yeah,
everything he does is stupid. Do you want to know the one that pisses me off even more? This motherfucker is painting the bottom of the fucking reflecting pool blue, which is going to make it so it's not a fucking reflecting pond anymore.
What?
Yeah. Like a pool. So it looks prettier, so it looks blue. Like the fact that he can just go and ruin literal national landmarks with no oversight, with no fucking repercussions.
Dude, what the fuck?
It pisses me the fuck off,
wasting taxpayer money.
Wait, that is another issue. But yeah, I'm like, it's lit. That's what it's called, like the reflecting pool, right? Like because when it's calm and you see it and you see like the Washington Monument in it, you see the Lincoln Memorial on the other side of it, and that motherfucker is completely defacing it and painting the bottom of it blue like a fucking pool.
Does he not have better shit to fucking do?
No, he fucking doesn't.
Oh my God.
So a lot of the things like his decline in that they've been talking about, and it does kind of make sense on how he's forgetting things, how he's not remembering. Again, your short-term memory isn't as good when you're that age. it's more of remembering the older things, and that's what they pick up on. Seniors do.
But there's got to be somebody feeding him these cute little projects that he can get in front of to keep his brain out of doing fucking some major shit up. Wasn't the story this past week how they kept him out of the war room and the situation room in order to keep
because he wanted to nuke them.
Yeah, he wanted to get the hostages out, and then he recently said we should never use nuclear weapons at all. No one should, but how else do you annihilate 90 million people or whatever the number was? Is with using a nuclear weapon, and supposedly they had to keep the codes away from him his first term as well. So
what the literal fuck?
So we really, he does need to get removed as quickly as possible. Him, JD, Cash
the whole
is on,
fucking cabinet.
Cash is on the way out right now. There's
dude, them coming after him this past week about his drunken antics and stuff like that.
Well, and that cracks me up because half the reason they're finding out even more is because the dumbass fucking sued because of a story that came out. This dumbass is okay. Well, now everything's discovery, you dumbass. And now even more shit's coming out.
Oh yeah, and then
Which
they're asking him
look
questions.
Look at this motherfucker. Come on, man. It's so fucking stupid.
Just go back to your podcast gig, dude.
Have you seen though that TMZ set up a DC office now to track the politicians. There's pictures of Lindsey Graham at Disney,
on
vacation and shit. And now it's okay, now using their powers of paparazzi for good. Yeah, go after fucking Congress and show all this shit. They literally, there was some freaking a TMZ reporter in the fucking press house room. They interviewed, they asked a question to Pete Hegseth about some shit. The fact that they're even getting the clearance to go in there to just. Which is great. Somebody's got to fucking do it.
Well,
somebody has to, because
just the comedians,
the regular media, the media's not, they're all compromised. That's in there. So get fucking TMZ in there. What? It's so fucking stupid. But
they're all. I've always said celebrities are not celebrities, but politicians are just ugly celebrities or ugly wannabe celebrities. Is all they are. And And Trump's got to love that though. That means he's he's in with all the A-list stars and everything. Then you know what I mean.
The other thing this week too is gaining a lot of press, and thank goodness one of the people that were part of the Jeffrey Epstein victims went over to Britain to say hey, they need to step up to press charges against Ghislaine Maxwell because they're looking at trying to get her a pardon here. Blanches and everything.
How the fuck can that possibly be? There's nobody out of all these victims, not a single one except her is in fucking jail.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy. That's just the craziest thing ever. I mean, come on. There are people who've smoked, who were weed dealers that are spending more time and getting in more trouble than all these fucking assholes who are walking the fucking earth free. They were fucking raping little kids. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Oh my God. Okay.
So what was the article you're going to bring back up?
Well, which one was it? I got
the mega AI.
Okay, so yes, so
I saw that.
This guy, this is fucking great. A mega influencer, Emily Hart, with millions of followers on Instagram, was revealed to be an AI persona created by a medical student from India. So he used AI to generate content targeting the conservative audience, earning thousands of dollars monthly through merchandise sales and subscriptions based. So she looks real. I think Hatrick, you sent that 3-titted bitch the other day.
Yep.
That was fucking funny. But the AI gets better and better and better. And me, I've been a graphic designer for 35 plus years. It's getting to the point I can't tell. I can't tell on a lot of this shit. But I love the fact that it's duping these idiots. It's easy.
I'm sure.
It's probably super easy to dupe.
Original Red Eye probably is, all over.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see the follower list on there and see if any of our friends are on that. It's what's up, dude? Mm-hmm. But at some point, the influencers are all going to be... I mean, we should create a fake one. We should do one. Why not, right?
Well, and it's funny that you say that because, I've been back on Tinder a little bit. And I've read stories about how there's different bots even on the dating apps. That's part of why. There's a million reasons why they're bad, but that's one of them. Is right. Mm-hmm. You get talking, and I'm not there's certain profiles that I feel are very obviously fake based on some of the way the pictures are. There's some that they look good until you start looking through the pictures. I'm wait a minute. I'm there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way this dude is real. Uh-huh. And so it's funny trying to pick up on that as you're swiping through the apps to see some. And I'm sure it's probably worse when you're looking for women, I would assume. But there's plenty of them on the guys that I'm like, there's no fucking way. You know, I'm like that. You have 2 different pictures of you that are just like you looking so good, but the background is just off focus. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, there's no way. Like, and
well, I remember like about 2 years ago, I thought, and it was in January, I think of 2025. I thought I want to make like a fake Playboy magazine, and I thought the AI looked good then enough where I don't have to pay for a photographer, I don't have to pay for a model, I don't have to pay. I can put him in any situation I want, make him wear anything I want. I still have been toying with this idea. Do a little digital download, promote the podcast, do some stuff. That's cool. Those are creative ways to do things.
One-off. You can do one shot of it.
But that one's like I said, the dating profile's got to be easy because you get like a couple nice pictures, and then all you got to do is be like, okay, put this guy posing in front of a camera at a gym, because that's 70% of every guy has that fucking photo on there, you know, or, you know, traveling like with some random fucking place that you're behind. Like it's so easy.
Well, there was the one influencer that started this. I can't remember what the hell her name was, but it was a fake persona, and she was making like $100,000, $200,000 a month. Not even being real. It was some guy. And then the guy made a second one. He's probably got a whole library of models that he's made now that is just, they're just raking in the dough. So it's like, that's, I guess, well, we talked about this with your feed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We could take your feed pics and do whatever. And anyway, it's a wild world we live in now where if you think of it, you can make it. I mean, all of the art for the cover art and stuff for the podcast are all done with AI now. But the cool part is I give the transcripts to the AI to recap them, then give me image ideas, and then, you know, it creates the stuff. Like the songs, have you been listening to any of the beginnings of the shows lately? Because there's the songs that are coming out that it makes are fucking insane. They're really good.
Off the show notes? Or
I take the transcript, give it to a master prompt that I have set up, and it gives me everything I need. It's copy, paste, makes the music, makes the intro, does all the stuff. I piece it all together, pop it out, it's good to go. So I'm about 2 weeks ahead now when it comes to doing it.
Nice.
So the show, I don't have to worry about processing anything until weeks ahead now. So I can honestly say I was getting burned out doing it
I bet.
before. Now it's like, hell, we can do fucking show every goddamn day now. It's like fucking great. So one thing I was going to ask you about, have you seen what I used for the cover art from last week?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. You've been busy. You got you going. Watch this. Okay, so I used this here in the title of the show.
Oh, no. Yeah, they still haven't found the net hooker at all, kids. She's still missing. He's still out in California. That's,
I was wondering if you caught this one.
Yep.
Episode 2315, our buddy might have murdered his wife. You know me, I'm subtle. I'm not clickbaity at all.
Nope, not at all.
No. Absolutely
Which is crazy because they're still finding photos of her and them, and they're still trying to piece it together to, see if he did or not.
Threesome's so close you can smell it. Episode 2311. So all the artwork and stuff, all the art that's here for the podcast is generated through the AI stuff, and it works good. It gives a recap. I'm not mad at it at all because it does a good job of
Is that Hatrick, the blonde up there?
My favorite is this one here. It's pedo protector legend. This is a girl that has a bunch of orange and black vibrators just getting thrown at her.
I thought those were cactuses.
So and seriously, I love doing this. I'm doing this for a couple other people too. Where they wanted to have a show, and so I'm setting this all up for them to do their thing too. It's after doing it for as long as we've done it, I have my system pretty much down to a science to get a show out. I could, if you challenged me from the time we're done recording, I could probably get the show done, show notes, artwork before we even left the building.
So let me get this straight. You almost started looking at a cottage industry that you could, instead of being a record producer, you could rent out studio time for different people to come in and do their podcast and not have to do the equipment and go on to the next person. Just be here,
I don't even want to do that. The one I'm working with right now, we're setting her up, and she's in Colorado. All she's doing is sending the audio here, and I just drop it in. It does all what it needs to do. I shoot it back, have her listen, give the thumbs up, and then I hit a button, and then it's out.
It's awesome.
Yep. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, let me just look at this list again because it just keeps piling up. It just keeps piling and piling up here. So let's go. Dumb Trump shit. It's going to go away because it's just too much. I can't stand it. I wanted to play this clip of Jesse Ventura. I don't have the clip set up, but did you guys see this where he challenged him to Pierce? He's on Pierce Morgan. He's given him Jesse Ventura's given Trump a bunch of shit about dodging the draft and doing all this stuff, and now being in charge of this fucked up war and everything like that. That was a good little bit on this.
Yep. We've seen that one.
The next week or two, I want to talk about celebrities. Stern's getting sued by his former assistant.
I did see that this week.
So I'm curious about this, and then the question I was going to ask is if you guys could trade fame. I mean, trade for fame and have money and be a famous person. I don't think I would do it. I just don't. I just don't think I would do it.
The only thing alluring about it is the money.
I'd rather have the money than the fame.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The only thing that's alluring about it is the money. I would not want to be famous. I would not want to be out in public and risk people taking pictures and just like trying to insert themselves into my private life. Like I would not want anything that comes along with fame.
You already have a little notoriety just from this show.
Yeah.
I went to practice the other day, and so comes up to me and says, "Is Hatrick your like new co-host on the podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much. I mean, her El Perez, so yeah."
Who said that? You have to tell me.
Mooney. I go, yeah, she's been hanging out with blah, 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 blah. He goes, he's like, yeah, the fireman, I know.
Yeah, Chatsville.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like people know you all over the place.
I am kind of a big deal.
This is the level I'm fine with. I mean, I had a taste of it one time. I was at a grocery store, like on the other side of town or something. I had you notice I haven't been wearing my T-shirt out that much, my little devil on my shirt that much. Because I would get people coming up to me. I would be at like Meijer or Kroger or something, walking through the aisles and wearing it, and somebody would just walk by and be like, GDS. And they would just walk by, and I'd be like, oh fucking shit, I don't want.
I told you like years ago, like Dragon Cock, when I first met him living in Phoenix, he'd heard of the show, and I'm like we're out in Phoenix. He's from Chicago. And we're hanging out talking and everything, and come to find out he had listened to the podcast. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, that's crazy. We're across the country. Cool. You're not even from here and everything. No. Yeah. So, and that was before, like, he was Dragon Cock, right? So that was, and now that I feel like he called in years ago. I think he did, but I have to deliberately forget that people are actually listening. Right. In fact, I'll log in sometimes and want to check the numbers. And I don't even go into that section because I don't want to know. But I've sent you guys screen grabs before about all the countries and all the. Well, and like I said, I don't think about it either because I don't go back and listen. And there was one time, I don't know if he's got a name on the show, but we were chatting out and everything. He wanted to he's like, oh, let's grab lunch or something like that. And then we, bailed like he always does. I'm pretty sure
he's been on the podcast. Yeah. I can't remember his name on the show. I know, that's what I'm saying.
So anyways, and so let's get together or whatever. And then finally I'm like, oh, I reached out to him and he's like, oh, well, he's like, I'm sure I can't live up to the fireman. And I'm like, yeah, I forget people listen to this, the ones that I know. And I wasn't like trying to necessarily do anything. It was just I hadn't seen it. Like, yeah, let's grab, let's hang out.
Did I tell you what happened a couple weeks ago? We were finally getting my parents moved over to their new house. I'm sitting across from my dad and my mom, and we're just in erasers next to me. We're getting ready to leave. And my dad brings up, I want to start a podcast. Like, I'm like, oh, fuck, he's listening. Oh, shit.
God, I could never tell my dad about this.
Dude, that's what I said.
Like, my sister knows because she's been on. Oh my God, do you want to hear a funny story about my sister? Okay, so she's been banging some guys that she works with, right? Like multiple. And anyways, I get this like snap, like a video snap from her, freaking out. Like one morning, I'm like, basically, she had a dude over at her apartment, and somehow my dad called her, and she accidentally answered it.
Wait.
during the act.
Oh no!
And she's like, all I hear was him being like, saying her name, like, hello. And she's like, I hurried up and like freaked out and hung up, and I died. I'm like, that's awful. I'm like, she's like, I don't even know how I answered it. I'm cracking up, right? So I'm dying. I think it's hilarious. I'm like,
smartwatch or something.
no, I don't even know what it's. Dude, my sister is a ditz, so it's 100% just who knows with her, right?
How old is she now?
47.
She's getting up there, she's a couple years older. So,
but no, wait, hold on.
There's more?
more to
Oh,
this.
God.
So I thought it was hilarious, right? Like that is what it is, right? Well, fast forward to like a few days later, my dad calls me and he's like, hey, he's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm at the hardware. He's like, I was going to swing by because I had some asparagus for him. He's like, he's like, you told me I have to call now to make sure it's safe. Because I did give my dad the heads up. We've talked about this. I have the garden at my house, right?
oh no.
And one time he's like, well, I feel bad just dropping by. Like, I'm like, listen, Dad, I'm like, if it ever comes to a point where you can't just drop by, I will let you know that you need to send a courtesy text. And so as it's been warming up, I let my dad know. I'm like, hey, like, I'm throwing it out there. Like we talked about, like, just shoot a text before you come over. Or if you drive by and you see the blue truck in the driveway, don't stop by. Like, that's just, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a good relationship with
I'm
your
like,
man.
You need like a light,
yeah.
like a stop or go.
A sock on the door.
So my dad's calling me, and it's like middle of the day. I'm like, usually it's afternoon, and he usually comes in the morning. But I'm like, just throwing it out there. I'm like, and so he calls me, and he's like, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I wouldn't have. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have answered the phone if it wasn't safe. He's like, well. He's like, your sister did. And I'm like, oh my God.
So
I lost it. I'm like, oh, I heard about that. He's like, you did? I'm like, oh, she was mortified. She was really hoping you didn't hear anything. He's like, I'm like, but apparently you did. He's like, oh, I know what she was doing. I fucking lost it. Because then I had to go then I snapped my sister back. I'm like, guess what?
Dad
So I had to tell her. That's the funniest.
that's priceless.
Oh my God.
there are
So
certain
fucking
things that
funny.
I always say are total movie scenes, and that's definitely one of them right
my
there.
God, it was so fucking funny. I'm just dying, and I'm like, that is the funniest shit, dude. Like the funniest shit. Like, but what my daughter, I think I told you about my daughter one time. She got out of practice early, didn't think, and drove to come home and saw the truck in the driveway. Like he left, and like literally she pulled in the driveway, went afterwards, and I'm like, what's up? And she's like, when did the firemen leave? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and she's like, look, she's like, Mom, she's like, I tried coming home 10 minutes ago. She's like, and the truck was in the driveway. So she's like, so I just kept driving and went and got a Dr. Pepper from McDonald's. And I'm like, oh, you just missed him. She's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, but I've had the conversation with the kids. Like,
So when your sister tells you that she got caught by the dad on the phone, are you just like, whatever, episode 900?
this is why nobody, like my dad will never know about this podcast ever. He doesn't want to know these things about his daughter. Come on now.
Hell no.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
Nobody wants to know about
Absolutely
that.
not.
That's why there's all these people listening.
But yeah, that one cracked me up so much though.
If you think about it, it is kind of weird. If it's some random stranger, you'll watch him have sex on a fucking porn site. But if it's like, oh my God, that's fucking my cousin. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Right? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Okay.
So on the screen, we've got.
Here's the last thing we're going to bring up. I got this chick. We're talking about the AI imagery and stuff like this. I don't know if this girl looks real because, and I hate to say it, she looks real because she's got some extra meat on her bones. You know what I mean? Are they making these women with to be a little fatter? No, this is actually a real person here. So I can't tell if this chick's attractive or not. And I don't even know who this is. How do you pronounce that name?
BB Rexa. She's been around for a while now.
I don't know her. She's got these dark eyes. Is this chick fat? You tell me.
No.
You don't think she's fat? Okay. I don't know. I just
She's
thought.
a singer.
I don't. What she's saying, is it anything good?
Like rap.
That's why I'm not listening to. I mean, I listen to some rap. Nothing. I don't know, man. She's got little curves to her. She's a little thick.
There's a difference between. There's a difference between thick and fat, though.
Yes, there is.
She's thick, but she's hot. Like, look at
she's super
that
hot. Yeah,
ass right there. Like, but she's not fat.
Oh, yeah, she's pretty good. She's got curves in the right spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good dunk right there. But the other day we had the woman from Great Britain, who had the biggest boobs, who just kept growing and growing and growing. I went and checked out her Instagram. Just as hot as this chick. You know, and you were like, "Oh, that's fat. She's got to weigh like 280." You remember this?
Yeah.
You remember it?
Yes, I do.
You do. Okay. To wrap, I want to just my final words today because I need to just. Oh God, this is so annoying, and I say it every fucking. And it's only because it's fresh in my brain each weekend when I watch the baseball highlights. Stop dressing the fucking dudes up like clowns. Okay, stop it with the clown dressing. All right, I'm going to show you guys the Kansas City Royals from last night, okay?
Are you talking about like the alternate jerseys and the random shit like that? It's a fucking money grab. It's capitalism.
I know.
Like
it's
just another reason that capitalism. All it is a fucking money
fucking
grab.
bad.
Oh, let's release a special jersey that everybody's gonna fucking buy because we wore it once.
This is the new hat that the Kansas City Royals are wearing. It's cute. It's pink on the top and it's blue and it's so cute. Let's dress them like
for Israel.
It's straight up
dress
a
them
money
like
grab.
a bubble gum. Let's dress them like a bubble gum. It'll be adorable. These are the fucking uniforms these Kansas City Royals are wearing. Okay, all these the 11 or 12
Now
teams.
I got it. It's supposed to look like a crown.
The 11 or 12 teams that do the City Connect stuff always, and the term City Connect, they're designing them to pull in some cues from the city. Even the Tiger City Connect has like the little VIN number. It's from a car. There's okay. Some of them are done good. Some of them are done bad. The Chicago White Sox ones, I kind of like. They pulled in the Chicago Bulls jersey look. It looks like a Chicago Bulls jersey. Some of them do a really good job, and they're like on special nights. But for them, like the Yankees aren't going to fucking do this. The Yankees aren't wearing any alternative because they're a professional fucking baseball team that has a look. And when people go, when I'm watching the highlights, I want to see the team and know what the team is, and I'm watching.
Like I said, it's fucking capitalism. It's all it is.
So bad.
Is a fucking cash grab. Because how much of that merch are they fucking selling? A ton. A fucking ton.
I say that.
I mean, they do it at minor leagues. The freaking loons do that. They have alternate, like the pontooners and like the spicy pickles, except it's like for like Latin heritage. So it's the like pepinos picante or something, which I do like that one. It's a freaking pickle with like a big sombrero and a mustache.
And my take on it is, okay, that's fine. That's you do that. Do that. But when it comes to playing the game, you can make 1 million T-shirts, make 1 million alternative uniforms, whatever. But I mean, god damn, man, it's so bad. Every weekend, I can't tell who's playing who or what's playing what. It's like, what am I watching?
But again,
right
it's
now?
money because then they can auction off those game-worn fucking special jerseys.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they did it for the Spirit all the way back when I worked for them. They'd have special jerseys they'd wear, and then they'd auction them off after the games. Like it's just a straight up money. I do like the Miami Vice ones.
The Miami ones look like a gender reveal party. Okay, the hat. We're going to put, instead of doing the blue on the top or the pink on the top and the blue on the bottom, let's do left to right. We have no one's ever seen that color scheme. I say you have to
see, but I think part of this is coming from you as a graphic designer.
Oh God,
because it's
so fucking
there's
terrible.
so much that could be done with these alternates that it's way better than what they're doing.
I hate the Dodger one. The Dodger one has like confetti on it. I'm like, what? These are brands that have been around for hundreds of years, like 120 some years, 130 years. So these Miami ones, I can deal with that. They've been around since like the 90s. But a brand like the Yankees, I love that the Yankees don't do it. The Yankees don't do it. I'm surprised that the Dodgers do. But okay. I hate to say it, but I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to that stuff. On the field, City Connect is the jersey that they've established already. It already connects with the city. I've said it a million fucking times. Creating these clown outfits that softball players would wear, or that your local blooper ball team made these cool shirts. Let's do it. And I don't know. It's just annoying. But you're right. It is a total money grab.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole reason behind it. Is it's just a fucking cash grab.
Yeah. Ugh. I gotta show you the Dodgers ones before we fucking do it. Dodgers City Connect. But it's got like confetti on the damn uniform. It's fucking weird. These little cream. It's cream with confetti. It even says it pattern confetti. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like a cupcake.
Yeah. Ugh. These are professional fucking athletes. And again, it's the first time I can say my age and the age of the players who are playing, because I've told you this before. All of this stupid shit where they're doing when they hit doubles or they're out there doing these fucking dancing things and all this bullshit. The ball is still in play. Why are you out there fucking dancing on second base? Because I got to second base. Act like you fucking done it before. What in the fuck is going on? I mean, ooh, I got a hit. I got to be out here fucking voguing. It's like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And I'm not the only one that thinks this shit. I mean, I fucking follow some guys that are just like, oh, God. And they're trying to be all, what's the future? Like, look, if they did this is the back of their jerseys with the names. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, I used to watch hockey a ton more in the 90s. I love when they go, like, have the Penguins gone back to those retro uniforms that are all the time? I haven't watched enough of hockey to know. But when they wear the Lemieux and the Yager old school ones, oh, man, it brings such a nostalgia. I want to go back and watch it and see that. I love the classic ones. Even the Mighty Duck, when the Ducks logo and all that. Those older hockey uniforms, hell yeah, it brings this sense of remembering the time. These are going to be like our little kids going to remember they wore those on Fridays in June for the fourth year, and then they didn't wear them again. It's
and I think that's what it is because they do so many of them now that it lost the allure of a special jersey. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
one alternate is fine. Like I said, I love the Lions black jerseys. I fucking love them. They're slick, but it's a blackout. You know what I mean? And
just
there's
like
a few other teams, but it goes like with like the Buccaneers, like the creamsicle ones. I really like those too, but they don't do it all the time. It's a couple games, and that's like the only alternate they have. And so that, I think, makes it so, okay, I like this. But when you start bringing in multiple different identities, multiple different jerseys, you lose the allure of what made that alternate jersey special.
I have.
And with baseball, you have so many more games than the other sports. It's so much easier to do all these different jerseys.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Which makes it, at that point now, it's an annoyance than anything, I think.
To me, and this last I'll say in it, I don't like when a team colors that have been established. Okay, like the Pirates the one time were wearing all red. They looked like the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds were wearing like a different alternative color. So I look up at the screen. If I'm out at the bar and I look up at the screen watching the highlights, I'm like, okay, that's the Reds versus the this. Then I look, I'm like, no, what the fuck? That's what? That's not the team. That's the different team. It's like, what? Anyway. Fucking shit, man.
Yeah, unless you're incorporating something like a previous, like a vintage one, like the Pistons are what, red, white, and blue now. Yeah. Like if they bust out the 90s. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, but that wasn't established. That's a retro jersey at that point. Like those ones I get if you're bringing in, if you have a whole different brand now of colors, like the Ducks, right? Like when they were the Mighty Ducks, they were the teal and purple. Then they rebranded to like black and orange and got rid of the Disney logo. And now they've brought that logo back, but they kept the black and the orange. But they'll still bring that teal, like that teal and purple is fucking classic because it's the retro. Doesn't matter that it's a different color.
My notes on this are so fucking terrible. You could tell I was just waking up before my coffee when I wrote this out. It says, dial it back, graphic design department. Kids 30 Royals, you look like fucking fags with this cute little pinky gradients on your uniforms. I swear to fucking God, can men just have man shit and stop looking like fucking girly bullshit on the field?
But see, okay, so here's another thing. Though, talking about that, you know what? And as a female fan, nothing pisses me off more when teams try to turn jerseys pink for the women. I don't want a fucking pink for a little girl. Maybe it's cute.
Yeah,
like a toddler one that's pink. Okay, like my daughter had a pink Red Wings jersey when she was like a toddler. It was cute. She was 2.
Yeah.
As a woman, I don't want a fucking pink jersey. Like, stop feminizing that shit because you think we want pink. I mean, and that goes with a lot of different products, right? Like, but that shit pisses me off too. Like, I don't want a fucking pink jersey.
And I want the actual colors. I agree completely. I agree. And here's the thing. This is the last thing we'll say before I'll tease into the next episode because I brought this up with Erasure the other day about that exact point, and she kind of took it a little bit like, well, they want to be welcoming to everyone and all that. And I get that. But I boil it down to more nerds have fucked up some shit. Nerds have fucked up some shit because they've, even like baseball specifically, because of the statistical analysis of every fucking thing. They figured out how to win with a smaller salary and how to do these things nerds have fucked shit up a lot. And the main thing that has been the statistic stuff, but more so, it's just they complicate everything is so much more complicated, and I got a whole fucking thing on this coming up that I've been fucking working on because it's so bad. And I've been back into the baseball card collecting and stuff like this, and it's just asinine how many fucking things there are to wrap your head around. I've been collecting silverback, and I have been getting more and more and more and more stuff. It's just insane. But I have found some cards. Like literally, I found a card yesterday that's worth $36,000 in my collection.
Damn.
So, and I found a few $9,000 ones. A couple $5,000 ones. I'm there, of course. That
You're going to sell them?
Well, maybe, but not. I'm not gonna get top dollar for them. They have to go get graded and do all these things. But for me right now, it's a stack of cardboard that even at a third of those costs or a third of those, I would be like, yep, here you go, give me some money. So yeah, I got a good collection kit. So all right,
Nice.
let's get out of here. Final words, nothing. Market set go. Let's play a Hatrick song again.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Till the next one.